Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. Let's go to Lisbon for today's daily challenge. Bridges will require double road tiles, but as compensation, we get double traffic lights. Yay! I guess that's something. You know, it's going to mean we don't take traffic lights very often. We're probably going to do it once. That'll set us up with 6 for the run. And honestly, when was the last time you used 6 traffic lights in a game of Mini Motorways? It's a question for the floor, which I will just gently pose and then move on. When was the last time you used 6 traffic lights in a game of Mini Motorways? Anyway, let's take this yellow right here, run it like so, and into here. This other yellow will come at it from the opposite angle, I guess. This kind of creates a traffic nightmare right at the business, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be too often that these houses are overlapping. That's maybe actually just fine. We'll see. Good morning, Benedict 1895. Benedict has a good and strong and fair point. The first time you're playing and don't know what you're doing is when you're gonna take 6 traffic lights. Listen, sometimes I forget that not everyone has heard the good news about one business, one road. But would you believe it? As long as you have one business, and that one business has one road, you're fine. One business, one road. One business, one-ish road thing. Yeah, let's call that one road. It's definitely one road to bind them. Yes, of course. Now then, what are we gonna do here, I wonder? Sunflare's Space says she still needs to scrape together the funds to buy this game. Hold on. Hold everything. Stop the program. Don't actually stop recording the program, but hold on. Sonny, we're Steam friends, right? We've got to be Steam friends. I assume that's a thing. Yeah, I think that's a thing. All right, come here. Going to store. What are we doing here? What is the... Oh, hey, you know what, Sonny? You know what, Sunflare Space? Someone who might or might not be the _Goog happens to have $11 in his Steam wallet just sitting around, right? Mini Motorways happens to be $10. So, you know what? I mean, shit, what else am I going to do with this money? Burning a hole in my Steam wallet. Purchase as gift. Come here. Scroll down through my Steam friends. Doot. Aha! Sunflare wishes for Mini Motorways. How about that? Recipient's first name, Sunflares. Recipient's last name, Space. Gift message. I should have put this on stream so there would be content with the hashtag Kerblam the _Goog. Continue. Payment method, my Steam wallet. I do agree to the terms of the Steam subscriber agreement. Congratulations, Sunflare's Space. You are now the presumably proud owner of one digital copy of the excellent video game Mini Motorways. Now then, let's run this over to here, like so. Boop, boop, and boop. Swing down that away. Oh, Sunflare Space has received a gift from a friend. I wonder what it could be. Excellent. Doot, and doot. We're gonna run a very long and kind of silly road so that this orange house can get over to this orange circle. There are only 3 orange houses on the entire map. I think it's a little mean of the game to make that be a circle when there are only 3 houses on the whole map that could even theoretically support it. But, you know, it's early, I suppose. Here, you come up this way, go that away. We'll chop all of this. Now there are 4 houses. How about that? And actually, those 4 houses right there are suddenly much more important because this orange business right here requires supportination. This here's a thing in need of supportination. It's a combination of Ezekiel Jackson references and the Glorious drop. Glorious. Yeah, that. All right. So we were going to run these 2 orange houses up this way to support this business, but then 2 orange houses spawned that way instead. So we'll get these 2 to go up here. These 2 will return to being the primary focal support going in this way. That should be A-okay. This orange circle will, broadly speaking, be fine now. We have to do a couple of these ugly little hairpin turn hook things, which I don't like, but, you know. Let's take a motorway. I could theoretically avoid the hairpin here, actually, if I just voop that and then voop that. There. We swing this up here and that doesn't have to hairpin in here, which is nice. Again, I don't care for the aesthetics of this little ugly turn here. It's not broken. It's not, you know, I don't even think it has a mechanical impact. I just don't think it looks good. Which, listen, is sometimes a valid reason for doing stuff. Oh, good. Oh, big yawning stretch. So, yesterday, there was no gimmim because I had the day off work and I didn't have to do anything, so I didn't want to get up, basically. Which, again, perfectly valid reason. However, my body didn't realize that I didn't have anything to do and then decided to wake me up at 6 o'clock in the morning anyway. So I played a whole bunch of Final Fantasy XIV while I did laundry. And then, let's take a bridge here. There's plenty of water here, and we haven't done anything about it yet. What are we gonna do about this bit? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chop this right here. Doot. Let's doot this up here. We're gonna swing this yellow house in a very long and silly direction up this way so that there can be a second house supporting this business. As for everything else, it's gonna have to be fine for right now. Like, man, I don't love where we're going with any of this. You know what? Hold on. Let's get through the week here, because it's Sunday. But I have an idea. And by an idea, I mean a desire. So, let's get through the week. Give me a second motorway. I think we need to wipe the slate clean and start fresh here. I feel like I've made a lot of decisions, and then I've made decisions based on those decisions, and not necessarily mandatory decisioning here. All right, now, let's see here. We've got these 2 yellows to get up here. We've got these. Okay. All right. I'm proud of myself already. I think I have an idea. Let's point these 3 oranges. You can't sneak behind there. Okay. So if these yellows can't sneak behind here, they have to come this way. Boop, boop, boop. And we're actually going to recreate everything that was right here. These oranges, meanwhile, are going to go up and over like so, because I want to keep this corridor free for this blue. We keep that corridor free for that blue. That's going to be fine. We swing this blue down here with a traffic light, and now we have 2 blues going to this business. Lovely. Down here, meanwhile, we come up and down and over like so, and we have these 2 yellows for this business. Astonishing. Next, we take these 2 blues right here, run them like that, and we have 2 blues for this business. Next and last, we take these 2 oranges, slap them into here, except, no wait, that's good. We take those 2 oranges, slap them into there, and we supplement them as such. So, this means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oranges going up to this circle. Only 1, 2, 3 oranges going over here. This is the problem. Never mind, there are multiple problems. All right, well, you come up this way, you go out that way. So these 2 oranges go here. These 1, 2, 3 oranges go here. These 1, 2, 3 blues come here. These 1, 2, 3 blues go here. Amazing. Is this actually better at all? Who the hell knows? Alright, you are a blue that's not doing anything. I can't have you... Well, you know what I could do is I can cut this corner, and then I can swing you down this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blues go to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blues go to here. We've even got, you know what we've got? We've got a situation. Let's run light blues off that away. Give me another motorway. You go off here. You 1, 2, do 3 oranges. Swing yourselves way off that away, like so. You are going to get a motorway as soon as another gray house spawns, so I know where to put it. Right there. Boop. And hold on. Hold everything. Wait. Stop. Move. Okay. You 3 grays are going to awkward hook yourselves way off this away. That's going to be fine. Meanwhile, motorway number 1, what had previously done this silly thing, is gonna instead do this slightly less silly thing. You are gonna swing out this way. Oh, I don't have another bridge. All right, fine. Well, it's just gonna have to be okay, I guess. You come down this way. You swing yourself like that. That'll be better for these grays. Okay. Goodness. A lot of stuff just happened in very quick succession. Oh, this gray's a circle now. Amazing. Fucking astonishing. Lordy. Alright, do you want to do anything else? Of course you want to do everything else. We need these 2 light blues here to take motorway number 3 straight shot up that away. Because, of course, here, you come down like that away will significantly shorten motorway number 2. Seems like a good thing. I really feel like we could get away with some bridges. Hi, bridges. Okay. Now, you know what? Rather than a motorway here, let's just use this bridge we just got and swing down that away. that I think will be fine. And on the off chance that it's not fine, we do have additional supplemental type support in the form of these other 4 gray houses, because at least for right now, there's only one gray business on the map, so we might as well support it as much as we can. Oh, hi there. Alright, you can point down that way. That's okay. You can come down that way. Hey, you know what? We're getting so much blue spawn that I don't think we need... I don't think we need this little hook right here. That little hook can come down this way. Okay. So now these 4 dark blues go to here. These 4 dark blues go to here. These 2 dark blues can do this. Okay. Okay. I think that's good and helpful and useful. Now, this orange business right here is still just a little Dysonated. And also, I'm realizing this orange house exists, this orange house exists, this orange house can be pointed up here, this orange road can be tweaked, which means this yellow road can also be tweaked. You go up that way, you go in like so. It's going to be a little bit shorter for the yellow, a bit shorter for the orange, and one more house of support up to here. All of those are good things. You're a light blue, you can point that away. You grays want to go up here. The only question is, do you want to go up here via bridge or motorway? And we'll determine that basically this weekend when we see if we get a bridge or a motorway. We got a bridge. Okay. So, let's chop all of this bullshit. All of that bullshit has been justly chopped. Now we could point... Yeah, let's point up this way. You go right here, into there, waboosh like so. You doot up that away. So now we have 5 gray houses supporting this great business. You 2 staple yourselves to this nonsense. That'll be a-okay. You come over here. Great. Now, well, it was great, and then this yellow spawned. Can you get a yellow buddy friend? Can you get a yellow buddy friend who's on the same landmass as you? Alright, fine. You got a yellow buddy friend. Well, guess what, buddy friend? You're gonna... Oh, hold on. Now, you... Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop spawning when I'm done spawning. You 2, come over here. Go down that way. Sweet. You 2 might as well come up this way. Listen, friend, if you right here want to go circular, I'm fine with that. That'll work out just fine. This has gone circular, which is basically fine. We'll swing this blue up here for now to get a 5th going off that away. That should be fine. You 2 exist. That's cool. This gray is doing just fine. If I had another bridge, I could very easily bridge these 3 light blues and reclaim motorway number 3, which is probably a thing that I want to do. In the fullness of time, that's definitely a thing that I want to do. You know what I could do, even if I don't get a bridge, is just swing motorway number 3 up this way. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to take motorway number 3, we're going to swing it right here. So now these 3 light blues are taking this very short motorway to get over here, rather than these 3 light blues taking a significantly longer one. Additionally, while we're here, I'm just going to kill motorway number 2 for a second to allow this yellow house to join the support crew here. Speaking of killing roads, we're going to kill this road here to allow these 3 light blues to join the party down this way. Have to wait for this motorway to go away completely before I connect this one because of the off-ramp situation, but that's okay. This yellow has gone away. Okay. So, yeah, I talked about this a couple of times last week, actually. Wow, that CPU audio is too high. I'm drowning in the mix. Here, let me throw myself an audio buoy. Title of the episode, an audio buoy. You come up this way. Now then, so we talked about this a few times last week where because of the placement of the motorway, there's always one tile that you can't access. And it turned out that a couple of times today, I wanted to put road there, which is a thing that happens sometimes. Oh well. You can get up just a little bit. You're at the end of your song, so off you go. Let's see here. This orange circle is starting to get mad, which, listen, I understand. You've got 3 houses supporting you. That's not typically great. So let's try to do something about that. What should we do about that? You know what I could do about that? Chop this right here. We chop that right there. We put motorway number 1 straight shot into there so that these 4 go in there. All of a sudden there's 7 coming this way, which is lovely. We chop that, we add this, so we still have 3 going to a circle, but it's a much shorter road than this bullshit, right? This bullshit is too damn long for 3 houses. This bullshit is feasible for the moment for 3 houses. Let everything straighten itself out for a moment. As soon as this motorway gets properly deconstructed, which will happen once this car gets back home. Voosh. You being yellow is just the best thing in the world because we had 2 yellows right there for you. That's tremendous. I'm a big fan of that. Thanks a bunch. Now, you 2 oranges right here can take motorway number 4 and skadoosh yourself down that way. Would it be better to take these 2, run them up this way, and then have these 3 go? Nyeh, maybe. But, you know, there's only so many times you can make a thing go nyeh. Give me a motorway. Now then, this blue will point over this way, support that business. You know what? Hold on. I got all voice loosey for a second there. You point up like so. You swing in thusly. Now we have 4 going up here, which is great. We have 0 going down here, however, which is bad. Also, this blue can point down that way, make it ever so slightly more efficient to get over to this business, which is a thing that we want. Speaking of things that we want more help for this circle, and we're going to bulldoze a tree to get it. Sorry, tree. Now then, you are an orange business. You exist. I didn't support either of those decisions, but here we are. Motorway number 1. If I were the king of the forest, I would probably do something different with you, such as this weird and awkward connection piece? If we do that weird and awkward connection piece, then why would we want to, though? It doesn't make sense. What I want to do is make all of these oranges the sole support for this circle. And, it appears as though they already are. Great. So you 3 come down this way. Hop motorway number 5, right down to here. Tree, Tremendous. Now, this yellow can hop onto that road. This light blue can hop onto this road. That's cool. Plenty of support going off this way. Oh, you're a gray that exists now. Why? Why would you do that? No. No, nobody asked for that. Gray. Meredith Baxter Bernie Gray, why do you have to do this? Okay, can you at least wait until the weekend to see if I get a bridge or a motorway, please? Would greatly appreciate it if you waited until the weekend before catching fire. Here. Yeah, wait until the weekend before you catch fire. It is Sunday evening and you're on fire, so good job, I guess? Here, give me... I'll take a motorway because it never makes sense to take a bridge instead of a motorway. You can use a motorway as a bridge. These blues are going to have to awkward themselves off this way. These grays are going to have to slap themselves right into here. Wah, and as they say, boosh. Now, this blue over here exists, which is not a thing I support, but nobody consulted me in these decisions. It's very rude, honestly. When you think about it, it's just... I don't understand why people do these things, but, you know, I don't understand a lot of what goes on in this world. These 4 light blues are going to come over this way. They are going to replace these 4 light blues as the primary support system for this business. That is going to fucking suck for this business, but we'll deal with that later. Meanwhile, you, light blues right here, need to snake yourselves down like so. Ooh. You need to repositionate yourselves. The oranges need to come up this way, which is actually fine because it lets me move that orange here. Huzzah. You come down here. Great. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 of you go into here. The 1, 2, 3, 4 now. 5 of you go over to here. The only real terrible problem here is down here, but thankfully we did just get a 5th blue to sort of supplement this. So once that motorway swings itself over, it should be okay. You swing yourself over, you should be okay. Alrighty then. Now, this yellow can be slightly more efficiencated, just like that. These 3 grays are probably... Well, let's see here. You 3 oranges go down that-a-way. That's okay. Doot and doot. You might as well point yourself onto this to get more support going in here. That seems good. Give me a bridge and 20 road tiles. With a bridge and 20 road tiles, we can kill motorway number 6 and slide these 3 grays down here with one little awkward hook into that business. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, you might as well put yourself on that road. That's fine. All of these grays continue to take the rather long drive off here to support this business. That's fine. These 2 oranges are still coming down here to support that. That's okay. This yellow has gone circular, but there's plenty of yellow houses right here, so I'm not actually really worried about that. I am pretty sure my job starts at 10 today, not 9. My job starts at 10 today. That means I don't really have a hard out for Gimmimimim, but I should double check. It starts at 10. Tremendous. I also have another one that starts at 2. So here's the thing. And let's bring up the abbreviated schedule for the week. I know There's not going to be a Gimmim Thursday morning because I have a trip for work I have to do. So that's not like a capital T trip. I just have to drive to Hartford first thing in the morning. Oh no, woe is me. I expect that we'll be back to stream Valkyria Chronicles 4 Thursday night, which is good because I don't have any backlog for YouTube. If for some reason we don't stream Valkyria Chronicles 4 this week, that means that next week there's no Valkyria Chronicles on YouTube, because YouTube is pretty much caught up with the streams. So that's always fun. Oh, goodness. Ow. But yes, the plan is Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. If I wind up having to be right here at the computer all goddamn day, and then I don't feel like it, we may adjust plans. So the beautiful thing about plans is they can change, or they can be changed by circumstances and dipshittery. Circumstances and dipshittery is a terrible name for a law firm, really, but what are you gonna do? Now, here's what I'm gonna do, which is a thing I probably should have done like 15 minutes ago. I'm going to put a third dark blue house coming down here to support this business. Then I'm going to take these two dark blues, which had previously not been doing fucking anything, and finally get around to stapling them to this road so that they can support this business. So that means there's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dark blue houses going down here, and 1, 2, 6 going this way. You should point that away. You are a circle now. That's gross. I did not endorse that. I guarantee it. And yet, here we are. Now, the good news is I do have a spare motorway. Hey, incidentally, this gray circle is getting mad, even though it has 4, 6, 9 houses of support, just because those 9 houses are all like 1,000 miles away. And listen, okay, the 9 houses supporting this gray circle are like 1,000 miles away from its face, but still, it's awfully rude, I think. You're fine. You're basically probably, other stuff's gonna die first. Okay? Your other stuff's gonna die first levels of fine, which is more a commentary on the other stuff than anything else, but what are you gonna do? We're gonna yeet things out the window, apparently. Good morning, Samurai Sam. Oh, goodness. Oh, my neck. My neck and existence. Alright. Oh, now I'm yawning. Motherfucker. Stop doing that, Goog. Let's see here. Give me, we don't need 4 traffic lights. I have 6. Again, it's like double traffic lights. This orange right here is going to slide down thusly into this business. Should be a-okay for a while. These light blues here, rather. I'm a little bit, well, actually, you're starting to get used because you've got no cars and driveways here. So you're sending cars out this way, which is not helpful, but what are you gonna do, I guess? This light blue can go off that away. You have gone circular, which is basically fine, actually, because we can just sort of do that if we need to. And apparently we are gonna need to, so bully for you, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, this gray is legitimately anger mad. Okay. How do we stop you from being so anger mad? I guess I do have a little clump of grays right here. I also have a slightly larger clump of grays right here. So if you 4 wanted, give me another motorway. Now hold everything. If you 4 take motorway number 6 and slide down here, that's 4 gray houses with a straight shot. Can I sneak you in? That's 5 gray houses with a straight shot into this, which is lovely. Now, You over here, similarly cafuculated. What if you had, oh, I don't know, a voop and a voop and a voop and a voop, and you go off that away. What if we take these 3 light blues, which had previously been doing precisely nothing, and instead motorway them like so, and they can wiggle their way into life. Ah, that sounds good. Now, this light blue up here is also cafuckinated, which, we can swing one in exactly one light blue house into an assistant's place, which, I mean, is not nothing, but it's also barely something. So, let's see here. You are an orange. You can come wee hook into here. That's astonishingly bad. This gray is starting to get mad, which just feels like... Sam has noticed that I'm coming up with new curse words today, which is true. It is true. The best way to come up with new words is to just mush existing words and suffixes together and hope they sound decent. It's basically how words get made, honestly. Give me another roundabout, which I'll probably wind up not using, but I'm likelier to use one roundabout than 7 traffic lights. We used neither. In fact, 4,268 feels like a pretty good score. I'm reasonably satisfied with that. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, it's top 2%. I may have been underselling. Now, we're still gonna get Samurai slammed because, well, good fucking God, Samurai Sam. But okay, top 2% in the world, I can take top 2% in the world. We can make that work. Let us bring in our bestest friend in the whole wide world, Mr. the Wordle. There we go. The Wordle is not world. That's unfortunate. It could be mango. No, it can't. There's no O. It could be mangy. I think it has been mangy, but you know, since when do I care about what words have been words before? There's an N. We know there's an N. It could be hunky, except it can't be because there's no Y. It's not going to be hunks because that's the plural version of a 4-letter noun. It could be asnet. Probably not, because that's not a word. And also there's an A in it. And we already know there's no A in the word. So, you know. It could be punk. P-U-N-C-K. Punk. No? Alright, fine. It could be so many things. The question is not what it could be, but indeed what it is. What it is Ugh. Panic. It can't be panic, actually. Punic. It could be Punic. What do you mean? The Punic is totally... They're wars! What do you mean Tunic! It could be Tunic. It's not. Fucking hell, Wordle. Alright, well, it can't be penny. I thought pence was spelled with a C, like the British currency. Is the British current... Okay, well... Amazing. Fucking amazing. I guess that makes sense. Jeez. Okay. All right, listen. Let's jump over here to connections. The first thing I notice is Ritz and oyster are right next to each other, and Ritz, oyster, goldfish, and animal are all crackers. So there you go. Animal crackers are among the best cookies. They're not actually crackers, but whatever. Now let's see here. A salmon, a pike, and a mullet are all fish. I feel like chicken tonight. No, I feel like maybe split is a fish. Maybe tuck is a fish. Fish are weird, but I guarantee you that it's like mullet, pike, salmon, and one of these other words is totally fish, and I just don't fucking know which one. So, awesome. Good job, Goog. Now, spandex headband. Spandex headband and neon are all like things people would wear to the gym in the 80s. And I mean, for that matter, if we're going 80s, maybe oh my God. Here's a fucking sentence I'm gonna say. Maybe the fish clues are a red herring. Because it's actually headband, spandex, neon, and mullet for things from the 80s. Things from the 1980s. Unbelievable. Okay. All right. Now then, I feel like if I'm looking at this, tuck, rope, split, and straddle are all vaguely gymnasticsy? Like a tuck is a movement in gymnastics, right? Like when you're flipping and spinning, you have to tuck yourself in, and you use ropes. You do the splits, and you like straddle on the balance beam or whatever. I could just be making shit up, but I'm one away. Oh no. Okay. What about pike? Is pike a thing in gymnastics? Maybe I was not right with rope. We've reached the point of connections where I'm just kind of guessing at shit. But hey, I just kind of correctly guessed at shit. Now, let's figure here. Word, rope, corporate, and salmon. Things that get eaten by bears. No. This is like the worst version of the $100,000 pyramid. I mean, rope and corporate are kind of things that are made up of ladders. Word ladder is, a rope ladder, the corporate ladder, and a salmon ladder? What's a salmon ladder? Google, what's a salmon ladder? What? Oh. I see. Apparently, it's a weight training thing? This thing where you have the bar in the positions, and the idea is that you like thrust yourself up and then use the bar to grab onto the next level of hooky-doos, and then you whop, boop, all the way up to the top there. That's a salmon ladder? Okay. Oh, and I guess a fish ladder is this thing where, like, you incrementally raise the water level in stages so as to allow fish, or in this case salmon, to just kind of, fish themselves up and over like a dam or whatever. Okay. All right. I suppose that makes sense. Now we have to go to the immaculate grid. Let us immaculately grid ourselves. We need Yankees, Cardinals, Diamondbacks, White Sox, Rangers, and dudes what struck out 2,000 dudes in their career. Sonny, we may remember Pedro, but today we shall not bang Pedro. Pedro Martinez will not be featured on today's edition of the Immaculate Grid. He played for none of these teams. Alas. One gentleman who did is one Karsten Charles Sabathia. CC Sabathia was a New York Yankee who struck out 2,000 dudes in his career. Good for him. An Arizona Diamondback who struck out 2,000 dudes in his career is one of our favorite buttons, the Zach Greinke button. And now what? A Cardinal who struck out 2,000 dudes is John Smoltz, right? He actually pitched for the Cardinals, right? I'm not making that up. Like, he did pitch for the Cardinals? I'm pretty sure he did pitch for the Cardinals. Yeah, John Smoltz. John Smoltz! Hooray! Now then, now we have to name dudes and teams. Oh, dudes and teams. I'm really fucking bad at dudes and teams. Let's see here. A Texas Ranger who was also a New York Yankee. Was Corey Lidle a Ranger? No, I think he was just a Philly before he was a Yankee. One of those dudes in the late 2000s where they sucked for the Red Sox, then they passed him on to someone else, and he was instantly better. John Smoltz. Yeah, I mean, listen, the Red Sox had John Smoltz in like 2008. That was the festering corpse of John Smoltz. And then he went to the National League, which was significantly worse and got kind of okay-ish. True fact about early sabermetrician the _ Goog. In 2008, when John Smoltz was getting the ever-loving shit beaten out of him every single start for the Red Sox, I was one of the stupid people who was like, but guys, his strikeouts are okay, and he's not walking dudes. He's just getting unlucky. No. It turns out that there is such a thing as just not having major league quality stuff and getting the crap pounded out of you because batters can square up your shit. That's what was happening to John Smoltz. Early quote-unquote advanced baseball stats that looked beyond things like ERA and to things like, well, he's not giving up that many homers and he's striking out a fair number of dudes. He must be good. And then we learned a little bit more and it was like, oh no. Oh, he was not good. So, yeah. Boston Red Sox era John Smoltz, not actually good. Now then, we need more dudes. Preferably dudes who played for some of these teams. For instance, Jack McDowell. There's a White Sox Yankees dude. White Sox dude for the Cardinals is probably not that hard. White Sox dude for the Dermenbergs is going to be a little bit harder than that, but, They're the White Sox. Who cares about the White Sox, really? 40 innings, 9 walks, 33 strikeouts. Sounds perfectly cromulent. He probably gave up 25 runs. It sounds fine. It was not fine. Friends, viewers, if you take one thing away, it was not fine. 37 fucking runs. He was so bad. Oh, poor very late career John Smoltz. You couldn't accept that you were terrible and had to keep trying. Kind of like professional broadcaster John Smoltz. He can't accept that he's terrible and has to keep trying. Oh, sad. Now then, for the love of God, let's name some Texas Rangers. Rafael Palmeiro was a Texas Ranger. He doesn't fit this freaking column, though. I don't think Lance Berkman was. Lance Berkman, actually, hold on. Yeah. Lance Berkman, no, he was a Houston Astro. Fuck. God. Bless America. All right, Cliff Lee? I don't think Cliff Lee fits. Randy Johnson doesn't fit. Kurt Schilling doesn't fit. Luis Gonzalez doesn't fit. Evan Longoria was not on the White Sox, I don't think. John Lackey doesn't fit. John Lester doesn't fit. David Eckstein doesn't fit. Billy Hamilton doesn't fit. Jim Thome doesn't fit. Jim Thome doesn't fit. Frank Thomas doesn't fit. Wilson Alvarez doesn't fit. Nolan Ryan doesn't fit. I named one dude who totally does fit. Son of a bitch. David Eckstein was a Cardinal, but neither a Ranger nor did he play for the White Sox. Frank Thomas didn't play for the Diamondbacks or the Cardinals. Did Joey Cora play for the Cardinals? Possibly. Did Rafael Palmeiro play for the Diamondbacks, Cardinals, or Yankees? No, I'm very confident he did not. There's an uber famous Rain Yank. Oh, right. That guy. You know, top 10 best infielder of all time. That guy? Yeah, okay, we can use that guy. Now we've narrowed it down to a square of what the fuck. Oh boy. What did I say was the title of the episode? Because I just thought that the square of what the fuck would be a good title, but I don't want to put profanities in my titles because the SEO gerblins don't like that. Fuck. What about... I named a dude that fits. Great, awesome, amazing. So happy that I did that. John Lackey? No. John Lackey was neither a Chicagan nor a Texan. Cliff Lee was not a Diamondback, nor was he a Cardinal. There's a dude on the Rangers right now who I definitely know who fits. Okay. Let's name all of the dudes on the Texas Rangers who I know. There's Corey Seager. And they just won the World Series, Goog. Goog, you're so bad at game. Maybe actually, I think Corey Seager fits. Corey Seager was a Diamondback, wasn't he? I don't think I'm making that up. Am I making that up? I'm making that up. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. There's a dude on the Rangers right now who definitely fits. Okay. Who's on the fucking Rangers? Adrian Beltre was, but he retired and has since been inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's been so long since he was on the Rangers. Fuck. There's Jordan Montgomery was on the Rangers. He's a free agent. He's not on the anybody. There's a trash can dude. Oh, Oscar the Grouch is playable on the Immaculate Grid. Hold on. It's a truly garbage human being who fits. I did mention Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling didn't play for the Rangers, did he? No, that doesn't sound right. Mother of God, who's on the fuck? Oh, trash can banging. Oh, so we're talking like those Astros fellas, like your Carlos Beltrans of the world. I mean, Carlos Beltran was a Cardinal. I don't think he played for the White Sox or the Rangers, though. Alex Bregman's still on the Astros. Jose Altuve's still on the Astros. Hunter Pence? Was Hunter Pence a Diamondback? I don't think. No. Son. Edinson Volquez. God. JJ Putz. God damn it. Oh, God. I'm so bad at game. Oh, him. Oh, Max Scherzer. That's a guy I know. I said Jordan Montgomery and forgot that Jordan Montgomery was a former Cardinal. Amazing. Lance Berkman totally was a Texas Ranger. Okay. All right. Great. Great job. Comma. Goog. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, listen. I'm bad at game. I don't know what to say. That's going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. I will be back, hopefully, later tonight for Baldur's Gate 3, which continues to be a wonderful video game that I enjoy immensely. So that's nice. Folks, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't be bad at grid. Bye.